So I have some bad news for you, right? And that's, there is no magic bullet. All right, so that might come as a major surprise to you, but that's just the case. All right, and I've been there. And you might be in the same situation, right? You're a business owner, and you're looking at your business, and you're saying, man, there has to be a better way to do this. There has to be somebody out there with that magic potion, right? That different way of looking at things, that uniqueness, that's just gonna take my business to that next level. It's gonna be it's just crazy, right? There's somebody out there that has that magic bullet, or that magic touch, or that one solution that's gonna completely change the game for me. And unfortunately, that's just not the case. All right. The only thing that will ultimately change the game for you is mastering the fundamentals. All right.
I'm Eric Dahl, owner of Dahl Integration Marketing and creator of the Independent Business Method. I help business owners build independent businesses that grow without them, so they have time freedom, the ability to sell their business for top dollar, pass on to the next generation, or simply collect checks while they explore the world. Today, there's a new breed of business owner in the world, one that's not tied down by their business, but is in complete control of their business. And you can become this new independent business owner. We call ourselves independent business builders, where you're not dependent on any one marketing or advertising strategy to grow your business. You're not dependent on any one employee or supplier. You're not dependent on any government. You're not dependent on any banks or investors. Instead, you exist in a world where you control your time and income.
Even superstars go back to the fundamentals. Okay? So let me just illustrate my point. All right? So, a lot of you probably know this, but I used to run track and field at a high level. I ran Division I track and field. Also was on the Liberian Olympic Watch List for the 100-meter dash. And I was kind of like a lot of business owners, right? When it came to my running. When I was in high school, I was looking for that magic bullet, and I did really well there. I was, one of the top athletes in the state at my event. And I was like, well, when I get to college, the coach is going to teach me something remarkable, something amazing that's going to just change the game for me. And so when I went to participate in Division I track and field, guess what I found? We were doing the same type of workouts. There really wasn't a big difference. There really wasn't. The only difference was now when I went to college, everybody was all American, right? Everybody, was top at state or whatever, right? Everyone had a resume coming in. That was really the biggest difference. The competition just got stacked. But we were doing a lot of the same workouts. We were doing a lot of the same, drills. A lot of it was the same. So there wasn't a magic bullet except to work hard, to master the fundamentals. All right. Yet I still fell in the same trap a lot of you guys do, right? So even after college, when I started to train with some of the elite athletes, I used to go to the Nike campus and train up there with with some world-class athletes, and it was the same thing there, right? It was somebody here, right? One of these coaches, one of these athletes, they're going to have some magic bullet, some secret sauce that's just going to completely change the game for me. And yet again, I found that nothing changed, right? It was the same type of workouts. And so I spent all this time, right? To my dismay, looking for this magic bullet that didn't find it, right? And that's why a lot of athletes unfortunately turn to steroids and things like that, because they're trying to find that, that magic bullet or that shortcut that's going to, take them magically to all the riches and all the glory. And unfortunately, it's just not the case, right? It's the fundamentals. What I realized after going through this process is that your level up doesn't happen doing random, like different stuff or that magic bullet, right? It is your ability to master the fundamentals, right? Master the fundamentals, right? And so when we look at your business, right, in your case, as you're looking around at like my program, for example, the independent business method, or you're looking at, all these other gurus out there, they all have programs, right? Right. You're looking for that magic bullet. And the reality is, none of us really have the magic bullet. All right. I hate to break it to you, right? And I realize that, even for myself. And so what I want to do, for my clients, right, for everyone that I work with, all the business owners that I've worked with over the years, and I've worked with various business owners, various niches, right? I've helped business owners create systems to generate thousands of leads, generate millions in sales. I've helped my clients create systems to hire and train employees. And finally, once they've mastered that, I've even have clients that have gotten so good at the fundamentals that they were able to sell their business for top dollar. All right. So the big problem that a lot of business owners face is that they're going in 100 different directions, right? They're looking for this magic bullet, this thing that's just isn't out there, right? Because you're looking for shortcuts. So every time this new widget comes out, this new program comes out, what you're going to do is you're going to run out there and you're going to buy it, and they're going to promise you the moon. And then when you look at it, all the opportunity is always disguised as hard work. And you're going to go, oh man, no, that's not what I want. I don't want to work that hard. I'm going to find something else. I'm going to go out there and find something else. I don't want to master the fundamentals, right? I'm looking for that magic bullet. And what it does, it leads you to buy more and more stuff, coach with more and more people. But let me ask you, has all those different, investments, or all those different programs or coaching program, whatever, have they really changed the game for you? Or are you running away from the truth? Right? Are you running away from the truth? The problem is that most business owners never take the time to master the fundamentals because they're so busy chasing that shiny object, chasing that magic bullet. And so my message today is very simple for you. All right? It's very simple. And that is to start looking at your business as something to actually master, right? Stop looking for this shiny object. Stop looking for the guru on the hill or whatever, right? I'm giving you permission. You can be the guru, okay? You can buckle down and get to work, all right? So to help all my clients in this, right? Help all my clients in this, help them stay focused, is I developed over the last few years what I call the independent business method, right? It's a 9-step process, and it's designed just that with that in mind, right? Is that you have these 9 steps that you continuously master and master and master. And what happens, just like gravity, your business will improve, your lifestyle will improve, right? You will get to the next level in your career, in your business, because you've done the work, you've mastered, right? And so I think the problem isn't so much there's a magic bullet out there, but it's more about finding the right information and then putting that information to work for you. And that's what I did with this 9-step method. The independent business method is I took the most empowering, the most important parts of growing and building an independent business, right? A business that can grow, run, and scale without you, the owner. And I packaged that up into this 9-step method. Okay. And again, I've spent the last several years working with business owners to empower them to do just that, to build an independent business. And so I'm pleased to announce, all right, that next month, December 11th and 12th, we're having our Independent Business Builder live workshop. All right, so mark that on our calendar, December 11th and 12th. As we get closer to time, I will be giving you guys more information about it. But in the meantime, what I want you to do is give you a link so you can go register for that right now, right? So register for what I call the early bird notification list. So as soon as tickets go on sale, you'll be the first one to get notified, and you can reserve your spot, because spots will be extremely limited. I'm doing only, I think, 14 to 20 people. So it'd be a very small group of us this year, because the pandemic hit, right? That's something that was supposed to be happening every year, actually every quarter. But when the pandemic hit, I had to shelf it. I had to put it on the back burner. And so I just am excited that I can finally get back out there and help you guys, and create that community that we've always talked about having, and just press on. It's going to be, I think, a huge new year, right? I think 2022 is going to be just incredible, and so I want us to get prepared for that. And so December 11th and 12th, please mark that on your calendar, the Independent Business Builder Live Workshop. Make sure you get on that early bird notification list. And I'm Eric Dahl, and I'm empowering you to build an independent business that grows, runs, and scales without you, so you can go enjoy the good life, right? Not a 60-plus hour week job that you own. All right. So with that, I'm going to call it a day, and I will talk to you soon.